It's amazing, international players and, really influential people have been on this boat. And the young people also, it's such a pleasure to meet them and to have them on the boat and to see their enthusiasm. So about 5 years ago in Somerset West, or Gordons Bay in particular, there was reported to me a steel boat on a small holding which had been there forever and a day. So I went down there, had a look at it, and I'd been looking for a steel boat for some time. Worked about 1.5 years on this boat to get her into a launchable state. And in that period I went to Madagascar. My wife's a very keen birder. And while we went on these rivers on one of his friend's boats, looking for birds of course, I just saw a succession of 2-litre plastic bottles going down the rivers. And I actually did my nut. On another occasion as well, when I saw the locals who collected all the rubbish off a ferry boat, and as the boat entered the town on the river, they chucked the whole lot into the sea. I went berserk. I wasn't conscious of plastic at that time, not at all. This was 4 years ago, before the current consciousness was sort of out there. And I thought, that's what I want to do with this boat. It just came to me, I've got to do that with this boat, somehow alert the world to what I saw. She's fully commercial, A-rated, it's got 2 engines, water maker, a genset, an alternator, freezers, everything you could wish for. Double instruments, double chart plotters and radar and a lot. So she's set up for sailing. She doesn't point too well because she's got a very old-fashioned keel, but she's a motor sailor. So if you want to point into the wind, you put the jibs up and you put an engine or both engines on, let them go just above idle, and she actually points very well. We drag that behind the boat, we push that out and just let that drag through the water. It just skims the surface, so it samples 600 wide and about 100 deep. So what we want to do with her eventually is basically carry on what we've been doing for the last 2 years, which is plastic awareness, but we've got to grow beyond that now. We've got to think how we can actually get something a bit more interesting than just saying to you, are you aware of plastic? You'll say yes, and you walk away, oh, I'm aware now. What does that mean? So for our mission, which we've been working on for about 2 years, it's still the awareness thing in a more specific manner, let's say. Certainly youth education and education generally for people who want to be aware of what the marine world is all about. A bit of citizen science. We trawl through the ocean for plastic with a standardized international style trawl. We've also got occasionally marine scientists on board who tell our guests what they're looking at. We put baited traps underwater and then we film that with a GoPro camera. We've now got a hydrophone under the water. We've got researchers on the boat with voice recognition software. They're trying to identify individual whales. Generally that which is education, awareness and adventure, if you like, because you've got to have fun doing these things. And that's really what we're starting now with what you see today.